Usually don't mess with unboxings because I just don't care because there's nothing in the stupid box anyway, but I wanted to get my first impression of the color, but also I wanted to do kind of an instant comparison between the display curvature on the S22 Ultra and that of the one on the S23 Ultra, because I've seen some people saying they're a little disappointed. It's not quite the flat display that they were expecting, that there's still a curve there to it, but it does feel better on the sides of the device, and enough people were commenting on it, so I'll go ahead and give my first impression of that. We got the trusty unboxing bird here, so we'll get to it. There's going to be nothing in here. We got the lavender, which I thought it's just flat lavender. I was hoping that they went for, I saw some things online, Mystic Lavender or Mystic Lilac or something like that, but I think they just went straight lavender for it. Nothing in the box. This is just the books and stuff on here in the box. And then the device itself, you can already see just kind of the difference there in the camera outlines for the lenses, which isn't a huge deal. It's just one design thing, I guess, to differentiate the two devices. Okay. It's a decent enough color. That's more of a lilac, though. I got to give it to it. More of a lilac than a lavender. That's a bubblegum pink. You'll have to let me know at home what you think of the color. Yeah, all right. It's squared off. It's squared off a little bit more. It is. I do like the feel in the hand better than I do the S23 Ultra. And you can see right here the difference side by side. Here, go see if I can get the angle. Yeah, you could kind of see that there if we could get the focus. That is definitely more of a squared off frame to the device, whereas you have the rounded on the S22 Ultra. I do like that. I like the grip on it. I like that they did that with the iPhone devices. Several other phone manufacturers have gone to something like this, so I guess it's they're trying to, there's a little bit of curve left, but they're going to make it where it's, ooh, that was loud. A little bit of curve left, but you could see it's nice. I don't think that's going to interfere with the pen at all. So let's power it up and see if we can get, with the screen on, see how much of the waterfall, or this wouldn't be considered a waterfall, but how much of the taper actually goes over the edge. But I do like that. I do like that overall. I kind of like the frame here of the same color. It was a little dark on my S22 Ultra because I went for the purple, that kind of turquoise color last year, and the lighter color this year. Thickness is about the same on the devices, so that's okay. Okay, so here we go. You can kind of see this is kind of flat on the side of the device. Really nothing until you get to about here, and then you can kind of see the overflow effect. So that's quite nice. I actually like that. I don't know why people are disappointed by that. And then we'll go ahead and do the. Let's see if I can get out of the menu system here. Yeah, you can see that. You see that? I understand there's no wallpaper there, but there is a noticeable bending of the image here on the side that you could see with the S22 Ultra, whereas you don't really have that. And this is white, so you'd notice it. You don't really have that on the S23 Ultra. So I like that. I think it's flat enough for me. It's what we talked about when I talked about Windows Phone and doing the flat displays. It was kind of like that. It doesn't taper to the flat edge on all sides of the device, but it does kind of do that, just kind of folds over a little bit. So I'm happy with the pen real estate that they're giving us with this device. I don't feel like it's going to be as much of an issue. And hopefully with One UI 5.1, which I believe this is running, or the update to it is live today, hopefully they don't crop in or kind of compress the image that you get to write on that much, since they don't have to do that. There's more flat space to deal with now. So the way that One UI kind of compensated for the fact that the display would go over the edge and that portion of real estate was unusable by the pen is that they'd shrink the image down, right? You got the screenshot and then it kind of shrunk down to the flat area and you'd write on that. So if they can eliminate that, if I could write on more of the screen surface without feeling like I'm losing control of the pen, I think that's great. I like the feel of this a lot. I really do. I like those squared off. It's more squared off than I thought. When I heard people were disappointed about it, I thought there was going to be a little bit more rounded, like the S22 Ultra. But I got to say, I like the construction of this a lot. I hope this is the direction that they go in. It's got the boxy frame that I like, but it marries it with the flat edges and the frame of the device, which I think is really good. If you're a Note fan, this is where it's going to come down to. By the way, I think you could still get the pre-order bonuses, those credits. Link will be in the description, so if you haven't done so, you could go, if you're in the market for it, you can go ahead and click that. Why not? You can take advantage of it. I like it. If you're a Note fan, you're going to like it. If you're a Note fan from way back, this is probably something that you're going to enjoy having in your hand. If you're somebody who is an S user for X amount of years, you're not going to get used to this. You're either going to get used to it or you're going to have to use another phone, because it is really leaning into the Note design, and I like that. I like that a lot. This is a great feel. Great feel, great overall build. I like it a lot better than the S22 Ultra. Now, does that mean it's worth an upgrade from the S22 Ultra? Yeah, probably not. We'll be doing that video shortly, the full comparison between the two of these devices. So if you haven't yet done so, and I keep showing up in your recommended, and you've been enjoying the videos, go ahead and tussle that subscribe button. It certainly means a lot. We're going to be comparing this to the OnePlus 11. We're going to be comparing it to the S22 Ultra. We're going to be comparing it to your S21 Ultra. We're going to be comparing it to the S10 Plus, to the Note 10 Plus. You name it, there's going to be a lot of comparison videos that we'll be doing with this phone, because it is an important phone, but you get that full $1,200 pain in the price tag this year, so it's going to be how favorably it compares to other devices, and if it's worth X amount more than something like, Pixel 7 Pro, how dare I forget that? Is it worth $450 more than a Pixel 7 Pro? I believe it's better. I can already tell from just holding it that the design of it, the build quality is better. Is it $450 better? Well, we'll find out. If you've made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until next time, have that Steve-licious day.